Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you the Daily SPY Report for Friday, January 14th, 2022. Before I show the charts, just want to encourage you once again to please click like each and every time you watch the Daily SPY Report. It helps out a great deal with regard to our SEO, our search engine results we get on YouTube. And, become a subscriber. Subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. It's to your advantage. You'll be notified each and every time new content has been uploaded to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. That includes the Daily SPY Report, Daily Triple Q, so forth and so on. Being notified early has you see the information early when it's most relevant. Let's jump into the charts. Big sell-off. 2 or 3 big days up and 1 big day down. We gave about half of it back, and here we are. And so I'm picking the spots. I think I mentioned in the Daily Triple Q report how when you have these wild swings, you're kind of relegated to retracement points, Fibonacci, moving averages, little levels that you can grab for day trading. But there's really no structure. In fact, the only structure here that you can see in this image that I call structure is 455.14, that channel bottom that we came close to testing actually on Monday. So I say that holding below 468.94, the low of the weekly high, which was Wednesday's high, will keep this market heavy into early next week, or until we continue south into the 450s again, the mid to lower 450s, which I'll show more fully here actually in just a moment. In fact, I'll show it right now. 452.73 is a midterm channel bottom to what I call kind of a near-term channel bottom at 455.14. That area is gradually narrowing, and it is a zone that, if tested today, can contain selling through February, and from here we can rally back into the 480s or higher over the next few weeks. Now, it should be known that if we do close today below 452.73, and that would be quite a sell-off. I'm not anticipating that. I do think, though, I'm going to encourage you to watch the Daily Triple Q report, because it's actually probably going to reapproach its long-term support, and its long-term support is much closer to its price point right now in the Triple Q than long-term support is to the SPY. SPY finds long-term support at 438.63. That becomes, I think, next week's target if we close today, for instance, below 452.36. But not until we close below 452.36. And then 438.63 becomes really a one-week objective where the SPY could actually bottom out into Q2, possibly into later 2022. Way ahead of myself there, but I just wanted to give you the heads up that if things get ugly today and we close below 452.36, just hold the phone a moment, because 438.63 is our next quick stop, and that is our significant downward pivot point into later Q1. I'll be showing that next week if we happen to approach 438.63. But until then, just respect the ability for 452.36 to 55.14 to absorb selling through February trade. Let's take a look at the support and resistance. I do have intraday pivot points, soft pivot points that can contain intraday activity above, just above at 465.51 and below at 461.19. We could trade inside that zone early in the day, but we're going to break one of them. And I think odds still favor 461.19 given Thursday's route to the downside. And so if we break 461.19, that 455.14 formation I showed just a moment ago in reach today, the start of a range down to 452.36 that once again can contain selling through February trade. Now, upside today, if we happen to push or open above 465.51, then 468.94 is in reach, and that is the low of the high. And as I say, it can contain daily buying pressures, and below which I think this market remains on the defensive into the 450s again over the next few days. Now, if we, there's a scenario where we could push through 468.94 and test 473.54 intraday. That is certainly possible with this kind of volatility, but I think this rally is going to be more of the hard-fought variety, and I think it'll take every bit of itself to sort of eke out a settlement today above 468.94 if that's what it's so inclined to do, and then we've got 473.54 on Monday, which can contain daily buying pressures, and if we close above 473.54, then yeah, we should then, within just a day or two, reach that 481.01 channel top. So the way I want to frame this is we're heavy into early next week below 468.94, anticipating the low to mid 450s, and then we turn bullish into the middle part of next week. Were we to close today above 473.54, then anticipating the 481.01 channel top, where we could top out through next week, possibly the balance of January trade, and from there fall off again into the 450s or 460s over the following couple of weeks. But if we did close above 481.01, I know you're familiar with this, the 490s become the next 1 to 2 week target, rising steadily, that long-term trend line, channel top that's based on the recent low from Monday, all in the 490 to 43 to 91.91 region that, if tested between now and, say, the end of February, can contain buying on a monthly basis, possibly into March trade, and from there we could fall off in the weeks to follow. I'm going to leave with the support and resistance here. I'm not going to go over anything again. You can print this off your smartphone or your desktop, whatever the case may be. There you have it. Please click like each and every time you watch the Daily Spy Report, and subscribe. I will be back Sunday afternoon for Monday's Daily Spy Report. You have a great weekend.